If you want to learn how to nest objects in JavaScript, I want to show you how to do that in this video. So this is an object, and I want to see a way that I can have another object inside of it. So that is just basically what nested object simply means. So we can create another object inside of an existing object. And if you are just maybe you dabbled into this video and you basically want to have the same CSS that we'll have in here, so you can just pause the video as I scroll to type everything that we'll have in here out. All right. So that's just what it is. Now, the only thing we'll have in here that we're going to just change is to work on this object that we'll have down here. And if we want to do that, it's really going to be very simple. So what I want to do is to copy the object that I already got in here. So I'm going to copy this, and just down here, maybe before I kind of get to this place, we can create another object in here. So let's go ahead and paste that. And we want to change the name of the object that we'll have in here. Of course, we need to separate the first one with a comma in here. Can end the first one with a comma, and then we'll start a new object in here. So let's say we want some materials from this kind of this student that we have in here. We want to also like be able to have the materials that he has. We can do it this way by just creating another object down here, but this time around we need to reference to this with a color. So this is going to be a color here. All right, so with that, it means that we'll now have nested our object in here. So we can change the properties that we'll have in here. Let's say maybe he has something like so let's say for instance this guy has a car. So if I do a car in here, let's enter the name of his car right in here. So we can just do something like Volvo as a car. And maybe another thing in here could be maybe if he has something like maybe a bike. So let's do bike in here, and we're going to just say something like KC Sanya. And we don't even need to like do so many things in here, but you can enter as many properties as you like for the nested object in here. All right, so but I'm going to just basically stop at these two that we have on this particular place, and then try to see how we can even access any of them if we ever want to do that. Now we have that created. Remember that this first object in here that is open is closed down here, and then the second one that we just created is closed down here. So this one is nested inside of this particular one called the student in here. All right, so if you want to access anything that is inside of the material right in here, you need to go through the parent object in here before you can access whatever that is inside of this nested object in here. All right, I like to just refer to that as something like a child object. So this one becomes mother object or a parent object, and then we can just call this one a child. Now, how do we do that? If we want to access that, I want to delete this line because I don't think I need that. If we want to console log that, that's just basically fine. However, let me try to access the results. So I'm just create a new variable, call that result, and we can just set that to be equal to, and of course we already know how to access the first one in here. I don't think we need to do that, but if you want me to do that, to access the first one in here, you can just simply do result dot whatever we want to do. I think this is even an extra line, guys. There's no need doing this. We can basically do all of those in here. So if I do student in here, and I'm not going to need this result because I just deleted the variable just now. So if I do results, and I'm going to just do dot, and let's say I want to get his age, so we can do dot age in here. And if I save the changes, of course we'll see that we get 25 in here, right? That's just basically fine. Now what we want to get right in here is after we get his age, what about the kind of bike that he has inside of this material? We can do that, and the way that you do that is that you need to reference to this also. So I'm going to just do dot materials, and then you are going to just go ahead and just do dot, and then we want to check for bike, right? So let's copy bike in here and just go ahead and put that right in here. If we save the changes, you see that we'll have KC sign right in here. All right, now if you don't want to be using this dot notation, you can also use bracket notation. So if I put this in brackets, close that out right in here, and we can just basically, we need to quote this, put that in quote, save the changes. You see that nothing changes. And if we change to car, save the changes, you see that we'll have Volvo right in here. So this is just basically how you can create another object known as a child object inside of its parent object in here, and then you can access them just that way that we'll just access them right now. And I hope that you learned something from this video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye for now.